Homeowners, if you are sick of paying too much money for electric bills and you have a mirror that looks like this in your home,
welcome to Story Time with Bomb. We're going to be talking about DaNugga. And I call this one, DaNugga Does Crimes. All she does is crimes and crime. It started with her mother having her. That was the first crime. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into it. DaNugga Does Crimes. I got time, bitch. I got time. I got time. See, that's what you fucked up. You fucked up when you mess with a bitch. You got nothing but time. When she got time, there's always time for story time. What's going on, sweetie? And is it Kira? Let me see if I can pronounce this out using some phonics. K, right? E-R. Is it? Am I right? Can you put a one up? I don't like saying somebody's name incorrect. If you can help me correct it, is it Kira? Or is it Kyra? How you doing? Yes, we're gonna talk about DaNugga, because I figured I ain't got nothing else to do. And I figured, like I said, once I come for you, I want you to know that I thought about it. Like this little message says, I was taught to think before I act. So rest assured, if I smack the shit out of you, bam, I want you to know that I thought about it. And I'm confident in my decision. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. We're going to do story time, and everybody can be able to add. What's going on, Yeti? Everybody going to be able to add to the storyline. In fact, if I got time to write a whole book on this bitch, you know what I'm saying? We could write a whole book on this bitch. Might become a bestseller. You see? And let me run to these pictures real quick. If you missed it, early morning, I did I talked about it a little bit, went over a video she had done on her cobbler. And I guess that was the introduction for me to DaNugga. I realized early on that she was going to be trying to figure her way, on these YouTube streets. And instead of her carving her own little way, she decided to look at what other people were doing and to put a little toe in the water and see if it worked out for her. So I remember putting up, I had just started my Creole and Cajun living. When I came to YouTube, I actually wasn't even a content creator, right? I had my channel, or should I say my page or my account. It wasn't even called a channel, right? I just had an account that I had here on YouTube since the beginning of YouTube. And one day, I already explained why I went live. It had nothing to do with that bitch. I didn't even know her. But we got to know each other. Or when I say know each other, it's meaning just as much as y'all know about me or I know about you all, right? You see my name in chats. I saw her name in chats. And that way we got to know each other's name in chat. Be very clear. Just because you see somebody in your chat all the time doesn't mean you're friends. It doesn't mean you know each other. It doesn't mean you're swapping anything. You might be saying hi to them. What's going on? How's everybody doing? This bitch took what we were doing and started making it seem like we were more friendlier than we were. I'm friendly like I was with her, with everyone. Everyone has my number. I put my number out there and say, hey, if anybody, especially to the younger people, you might be going through something and you just need somebody to talk to. And I was saying, hey, I'm here for you, male or female. You know what I'm saying? I won't judge you. And only if you ask for my opinion will I give it to you. But if you just need somebody to hear you out in a moment where you just need it, I said, hey, here's my number. Okay. So she had my number. I never had her number. I don't think I got her number up until she texted me. When she texted me those 2 phone numbers is when I started realizing. She was like, yeah, that's my real number. Right? Because I think we had talked before, me and pretty much everybody who called me. I don't know if you're calling me for your real number or not. In fact, I don't even care. My phone rang, I answer it, and boom, and we talk. I don't go saving numbers. I don't even put people's names on their numbers. I still don't be knowing who texted me most of the time, right? Somebody might text me something, and I be thinking, who is that? I don't be. I know I might know that it might be one of the women. I just don't be knowing which one, unless I go back and scroll back through the messages, and if they told me who they were early on, I'd be like, oh, that's so and so. Oh, that's so and so. But me and my phone, we don't get along like that. Hey, Coach Malik, I'm an old school person. Me, I like to talk on phones. That's why I'm okay with talking as long as I talk here, because I like to talk. I'm not into texting. See what I'm saying? And so that's just what it is. Coach Malik, how you doing? Says, what's going on, Red Wings? I miss you. How you doing, babe? I hope you're doing good. Anyway, what was that? What was I saying? But anyway, we're gonna get back to the story time. But anyway, long story short, I just want y'all to know, be careful out here on these YouTube streets, on this internet, right? There's other places on the internet that's even worse than YouTube. You gotta be very careful on what you do, who you talk to, who you befriend, who you give your number to, and who you give your email to. Be very careful. I'm an older woman. I'm a little more established and more confident that if a motherfucker come to my door who wasn't invited, I have no problem putting 2 bullets straight in their motherfucking dome. That's on some real shit. People don't complain with me on that type of shit. We can do this play shit. We can do this play on the internet. And I want you to know that I won't be looking for you. I'm not coming to your address. I don't want anybody, there'll be no confusion. You ain't never got to worry about bomb pulling up on you. I might pull up on your channel. And if you block me, I won't even do that, because I'm not going to make another name to come in your shit. If you disinvite me, bitch, I'm gone. I'm like, adios, and that is it. There's a million channels on this bitch. I don't know why people like this bitch we're gonna be talking about. I don't know why this bitch takes things so personal. If you're not invited, bitch, you don't know how to knock at other people's doors and befriend them. I do. I do. And so apparently she don't know how to do that, because maybe it sounds like, and I'm gonna put it in the story, is that once she becomes what she considered friends with people, she don't want to let them go, because maybe it's hard for her to get friends. Looking at it from that standpoint, I get it. But at the same time, if you was what you considered a real friend, but you wouldn't have done what you did. You wouldn't have used my mother situation against me. I would have never done no shit like that to you, and I still wouldn't do no shit like that to you. If something happened to one of your parents, I would not be on this bitch talking about them at all. Zero. Even if we fell out, even though we have fallen out, if I hear something happen to your parents, I would send a little message, do a little tweet, maybe somebody else would say, hey, if you see her, let her know sorry for a loss. These when people think they're friends, when they don't understand what friends are. See, a friend don't have to be there every day. I tried to explain this to a few people. We don't need to talk every day. I'm not keeping score on who called who first and how many times who called what. If I reach out to my friend in time of need and he or she was able and willing to pick up that phone just to hear me cry, then that's a friend. A friend don't have to give you money. You know what I'm saying? I never asked nobody for no motherfucking money. I don't do that to my friends. Because I would feel uncomfortable if one of my friends came to me, asked me for some money, and I didn't have it to give it. I would feel bad. But my real friends, if they came to me and asked me for money, I would know that they really truly needed it. Like on some need. And in a case like that, I would come up with that money. I would help them come up with that money. Motherfuckers, though, who don't know what friendship is. And so what happened is they think that money is something that makes the friendship. Well, if that's true, then that bitch ain't give me nothing. And I didn't ask her for nothing. I didn't hint that I needed money. And she didn't offer any money. And I was okay with that. I had no problem with that. You see? What's going on, Shantastic? I'm sure you can't be shooting people. You're military. Please don't. If they come to that door uninvited with Red Wings, I'm gonna have to do them, baby. We haven't fished since COVID. I'm trying to think if my husband went fishing. My husband has gone fishing maybe twice since COVID, but none this year. Which I asked him, I was like, babe, you're not gonna go fishing, you're not gonna take the boat out or nothing. And he, for some reason, I don't know, I was concerned about him because I was like, babe, is something wrong? Because fishing is something my husband loved to do. But he has gotten into another hobby, the knives. And he's always buying some goddamn knife, yo. Every week, 1 or 2 knives is coming in the mail. I'm quite sorry that he found online shopping. He'd have found about, he deeply into online shopping. He shop more than me. So I guess that's what that is what's been keeping his time. And he hasn't gone shopping. I'm sorry, fishing any this year. There have been some times I like, babe, you want to go fishing? Like, I do it for him. I'm okay with fishing, especially with him. Now that I've gotten older, y'all. When I was younger, though, I didn't like it as much because I had done it when I was a kid. You know what I mean? I lived on the bayou. Shit, I can step outside and say, let me fish today. And go and grab my fishing gear and just throw it in water. That's how I grew up. But once I became a young woman and moved away from that, I no longer was interested in that. I wanted to do other shit. I wanted to, taste the world. I wanted to go and experience other shit. I ended up with a husband, though, who wanted to do what I did when I was a kid. And I didn't want to do it. I'm like, hey, dude. But see, he didn't have the opportunities that I had as a kid. So he loved fishing. He would be fishing and I would go to the club. Right? He would go fishing in the mornings and he could stay out there as long as he wanted. And then by the time, long as he came home, it's time for me to get dressed, take my shower, get dressed and everything. And I may go to the club on a Friday or Saturday night. He watched the kids while I was at the club. I watched the kids while he was fishing. So that's how it was. And then boom, it seemed like I got a little more settled, don't want to do the club, kind of thing, because nobody's dancing at the clubs no more. Motherfuckers not dancing at clubs no more. I don't even know what the hell they're going to the club. They're just not doing it. A group of women, we standing in the goddamn floor of this classy ass club. It's a classic club. The women getting all pretty and shit, sexy and whatever. And then we go to the club and we dancing with each other. Like, goddamn. Like the men are just standing, holding up the walls, looking at us dance with each other. They might come and offer to buy a drink, but everything changed. So, hey, Kev, how you doing? You love knives too? Red Wings? Yeah, he just had a knife delivered yesterday. All those knives, I'm not sure if you saw when I opened his drawer and it was just filled with knives. I didn't know this was a thing for men. Like my dad had a knife, a knife that goes on his side. What they call it? I remember my grandfather having one. I think I've seen men with them, and I always considered it like a tool because it would be one of the pocket knives that you fold down, and it might have a can opener on it, and it might have a clippers for your fingernails. Like it was a tool, a multi-tool. But I didn't know men was into this shit like that. I still get down on the dance floor. I know that pretty damn gangster. That's what I'm into. I'm into dancing. Like I love to dance, y'all. Always have. I remember my mother teaching me how to dance doing the two-step. You know what I mean? And when we were so young, it wasn't just me. She would teach me and my brother. We were so young. She would let us step on her feet to teach us the steps. My mom was awesome, yo. And my mom was so fucking awesome. That's how I raised my kids the same exact way. When my boys were so young where they couldn't get the dance steps, I would say step on my feet. And I taught them the dance steps. Basic two-stepping. You know what I mean? As they got older and they're able to do things themselves, I taught them some hip hop. They got it. I'm just pissed off that my sons, because see, boys have more opportunities with dance than women. And I dance. I know motherfuckers be like, oh, you over there twerking. Yes, I could twerk. Twerking is a dance move, right? To be able to do that. But I dance. You name it, I know how to do it. Okay. And if I don't know how to do it, if it's some new shit, then I just gotta watch you. I watch you, I got it. Okay. So anyway, I do it with my grandson too. Me and my y'all probably seen I had him live in the living room. I turn on that old school hip hop. My grandson gets it, baby. Now I got him sliding and dipping. I teach him bend and slide with it. I show him what to do with his hands. He's only 2. Shit. But anyway, I love to dance. But where was I before the dance? Oh, I was talking about the clubs, how the men. Now down south though, and it may be a regional thing, because even when I was an adult, came up north, I noticed the men wasn't dancing, but down south though, them men be getting it, baby. You know what I mean? The men that get on the floor and dance with their women. I know in Chicago, see, that's where I wish I was in Detroit and Chicago, because I was looking for a place where me and my husband, I remember when we was when I wanted a divorce, and we came up with some agreements that we would do in order to spice our marriage up. And I kept telling my husband, I love to dance, always have, and he would never go dancing with me. So he had agreed that if I found a place that he would go with me and we would dance together. He would learn to dance. And I was like, oh, snap. And that's when Step into Love and all that shit with R. Kelly and things like that had come out. That's when I started learning about Detroit and Chicago, two-stepping and shit. Because I didn't know anything about it until R. Kelly brought that shit to light. And he had agreed to go, but I couldn't find nothing. I saw one ballroom dancing place here in Delaware. I don't want to do no ballroom dancing. I'm not going to make my husband go through all of that shit right there. But I really wanted to do that too. Man, have y'all seen the videos? The ladies be so smooth with it. The men be that shit just so sexy to me. I would love for me and my husband marriage to be on that type of shit. You know what I mean? To me, that would be like, yes. Let me see, my lady bought me a big ass Bowie knife for my birthday in Maryland. Oh, it's too big for you to carry. Yet my husband not into the knives like that so much. He's into knives, more into the steel. He's gotten into the business of because he knows so much about them. People give him their knives so he could sharpen them for them. Remember, I think I was talking to you about sharpening knives and things like that. I don't know anything about it, but my husband into that shit. Okay. My uncle in Detroit and Chicago will spin you dizzy. See, that's what I would love that. I would love to do that. I just love dancing. And I wish I always before I got married, before I was an adult, when I was a little girl and I dreamed about marriage, being married, my thoughts was I would be married to someone, right? And we would dance together. So you know how when you're a little girl and you have thoughts of what marriage looked like, and that was my mind. That's why the young boys who I had crushes on, they were dancers. When I think about it now, and I think about who I had a crush on, and I realized I didn't even know these people, but what I did know about them were the reasons why I had a crush on them. So I had the largest crush on this guy, Monroe Wilson. He probably never knew it. There was no indication. I wasn't stalking him and shit. I didn't even live in this area. But I'm trying to tell you, man, I had a crush on him that was huge. Like dreaming of us married, college crush, right? And he was a dancer. He danced. I danced. So I guess that's as a young girl, that was the connection. And in my mind, I thought that would be a perfect wedding, a perfect marriage. And they be dressed on some grown. Yes, they do. Be money. They be on it. Grown ass shit. You ain't got to be no twerking. They be moving. It be so smooth and sexy all at the same fucking time. That shit appeals to me. And I can see my husband is tall, I'm short. My husband can move. Like when I met my husband, when I started dating him, he asked me to dance at the NCO club. A fight had broken out with the guy who I was dancing with. Another guy comes up in the middle of me dancing with this one guy. He asks me to dance. And the guy who I'm dancing with decides to push him. They start fighting. Truth is, I don't know neither one of these niggas. Why are you fighting over me? And while that's going on, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like these two big dudes, I can't stop them. They can't even see me because both of them was real tall. My ass is so short, and there was nothing I could do. my now husband hit me on the shoulder on the side and say, hey, would you like to dance? And I walked to the dance floor with him. Them dudes still fighting. So I hear shit. I've heard the stories of people saying, yeah, these bitches will have you fighting. No, If you fighting, it's not necessarily the bitch you have you fighting. You fighting because you decide you need to be the bigger man. See you go. But neither one of them dudes walked out of there with me. And then I asked them when I saw him after, right? Because the one guy, I didn't know who he was at all. The one who tried to cut in. The one who I was dancing with, I'd seen him a couple of times. And, you know, he gonna tell me, hey, I look like a fool. Yes, you do look like a fool, dude. Why were you fighting? I was already dancing with you. I wasn't gonna tell him, yeah, let me dance with you and left you alone. I would have at least danced with you to the end of the song. I would have told him, nah, I'm already dancing. I would have said it nicer if he would have let me just handle it. But now they wants to throw fists. Okay, they ain't got, see, but that ain't got nothing to do with me though. I need you men to understand that fight that happened that night ain't got shit to do with me. That's something those two men, they got some issues within themselves or already with each other. And I didn't know neither one of them. So maybe they already were enemies. Maybe that's why the other guy thought he could do that. Maybe he was, but I promise you it had nothing to do with me. Motherfuckers trying to blame me. Talking about Steve, bitches like that. So is it my fault I go out? And is it my fault that men are okay with, you know what I mean? Y'all be looking each other up and down and then you decide to test him. You know, they ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with the woman. That's all about you men trying to show who's the biggest and the baddest. That's when you go and looking for trouble. You going to start trouble. You know what I'm saying? And if the guy who I was dancing with, if he would have just allowed me to answer the question, it would have been cool. Hey, Lickly. So come give my mama a hug. You got him some food? Why you just got it fried? Huh? Well, why did you just say just fries? Come here, Lickly. Well, yeah, but don't just get it fried. He gonna eat the nuggets eventually because he eat them for me. Did you give me some nuggets? I love you. Huh? I love you too. How you doing? Huh? Oh, you want the iPad? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, here go the iPad. Let me see what I should have charged it for you. Is that 54%? Here you go. You gonna go by your daddy? That's Twitter. Don't open Twitter. You don't get to open Twitter. I didn't even have Twitter loaded. I took it off. You just downloaded it again. Go ahead. Go with your daddy. Here go the iPad. No. Go eat your food. No. Go get your juice. You want to jump? No? He wouldn't stay by me. He could stay by me, but you sure you don't want to go by your daddy? Huh? Can I have a hug, Leaky? I'm leaving. Go get that dad hug, because daddy gonna be going to get ready to go to work soon. You should go spend time with him. You're gonna be with me later. Bye, Leaky. Yeah. He saying bye to you. He waving bye. You going with your dad? Bye, man. You want to go outside? He said, no, you don't want to go outside. That's what you should do before, when you have some days, take him outside before you go to work. Just so you can get some time outside. Yeah, my mom leg hurt. And that's why she ain't taking you outside, huh? I'm gonna start letting him go out the back door in the backyard. Yeah, but you don't like to listen. You like to run. You roll down that damn hill, you'll be in the woods. I love you. I love you. You love me, Daddy? You looking at me smiling. Sorry about that, y'all. My grandson just came home and he gonna be here until I think Monday. You gonna be here this weekend? You stay home. He goes back and forth. He got two homes because he lives with his mom. He lives with his dad. Okay, and it's not on that hey weekend stuff. You know, Eric say everybody love me equally, huh? If you're gonna do two to learn, you gotta go sit on the couch. Go ahead. Go over there on the couch. You want me to take it? Come on. Here. Oh, mama, make it. Here, take it. I'm coming. Y'all, let me set him up real quick on the couch. Go ahead. Good boy. You going by your daddy or you want to sit on the couch? You want my daddy or you want to sit right here? You got my daddy? Oh, my leg hurt. He coming up? Okay. You making me come? Close my door, babe. Where you at? Close my door in case it's not closed, because he come. In my room, I don't know what I might have never seen him. Okay. Hey, man. I did that. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. Ooh, Lordy. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. That is my grandson, and I love him to dear. Love him, love him, love him. Unfortunately, I can't do salsa dance. I like salsa. It's all in the hips, baby. It's all in the hips. Hey, 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 hips. Move your shoulders a certain way. Once I see it, the what is called the bachata, is it the bachata? I can't even pronounce it. Um, Somebody who I work with, she was Spanish. Is Spanish a ethnicity? Well, anyway, I call it Latino. I don't know the difference, so I try to be politically correct. But she was black, but she was of Spanish descent. How about that? Anyway, she worked with me. She used to I hired her so she can talk to the Spanish speaker residents in the neighborhood. Okay. So she essentially did what I did, except she helped me uh, translate. Okay. And she taught the ESL classes. Okay. That's what we hired her for. And but she taught me, when she was like, I love to dance too. And so we was at the workplace, nobody was there, the kids wasn't there. And I was like, yeah, we was talking about dance. And then she started naming these dances I never heard of. And I was like, show me. And she got up and I was like, yes, I like that. It only take me to watch to catch the steps. Okay. And then after that, boom. When you true dancing, love dancing, you really dance, they don't take you long to learn. What's going on, Randy? SoCal, how you doing, baby? I seen you in a minute. I'm glad that you good. I'm glad you good. Anyway, what was I before I get into the story time about the nigga and her crimes? Anyway, so I guess I got on dance because I had mentioned, you know, that between me and my husband and things like that, we really have two outlooks on life. I think the thing that made us come together, besides us being attracted to one another, right? Because attraction is the number one thing that comes, right? Because you don't even give a thought about somebody who doesn't catch your eye. That's just human nature. That might be just something worldwide with all kinds of creatures, right? I'm assuming that one doggy, sees another doggy, and why do they choose to go and sniff the butt of this one particular dog? There might be a group of dogs, And this one dog might go just sniffing up the butt of one dog. Unless he's a dog, and then he go and sniff up the butts of all the dogs. Damn. Woo, baby, that was anyway. But so looks is important. A particular look is not important though, because different people like different things. Attraction is big. Yes. Like I agree with Kevin Samuel say attraction is big. I disagree when he starts telling you what attraction is big. What look is bigger than the other? What look is going to guarantee to get you this and that and third? Because there are men who like certain things on certain women. Okay, there's men who like thin women. There's men who dislike athletic looking women. They start talking about she's too muscular. Nothing wrong with him saying he's not really attracted to that. Nothing's wrong with him saying he's not really attracted to big girls. So we got a man pushing his own agenda, his own likes on everybody. And that is where the disagreement comes. But that's the majority of his talking points. His talking points is based on some shit that he's lying and saying that's how other men think. He's making it seem like the massive majority of men want this, that, and the third. Even when the men are disagreeing, he'll push it. And then he'll say, well, sir, even if a man called in and say, I don't like the type of woman you're talking about, he'll then say, well, you're among the minority. But really, that man who called in to say that, he's among the majority for real, because in a lot of cases, men don't care about things like that. Boys do, though. The young boys care about what their friends might think. You know what I mean? They group of friends, what they might say about their girl. But once they become men and have an understanding that they don't give a fuck what their friend have to say, that's when, that's maturity. Let's see. Randy said, I'm sorry for going in on you. I was wrong. I was right about Kevin. He's gay when it comes to the neutral. Randy, you won't have to take sides, baby. And I never took anything you said about me serious. This is YouTube. And you always been welcome over here. We've beefed before, and I don't even call it beef. You had to say what you had to say. When I was listening to it, it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And then I said what I had to say. And then it was over. And nothing serious, baby. You ain't got to come apologize to me. And you don't have to apologize just because you follow Kevin neither. You ain't got to apologize for that. Okay? Somebody said, just sub to your new channel, even though I've questioned some things, but I've always liked your channel topics. I still have a question. Yeah, you want me to put the link? Listen, Pure, yet I'm okay with us not agreeing on any subject. It's okay. It's okay. I actually like it when people come and question me about something I said. And then I try to give you an answer, right? And I have no problem with that. So I'm gonna put the link up. I'm not sure if you wanted the link. Let me grab it. Disagreements is I would be bored as hell if everything I said everybody agreed with. And in fact, most of the things I say are jokes. You know what I mean? They may be corny jokes. You know what I'm saying? They may be corny, but still jokes in the same. I'm not doing no research on nobody's lives and then coming and reporting. I am not a Tasha K or these women who report the news. I don't do that. You see? So it don't have to be that it's take it light with a light heart. Okay? Crack a joke on this bum ass bitch I'm talking about now. That's just me doing what it is that I do. Her husband and her, they want to do it. And so I'm ready to play. That's all. Let me grab this link though for you. Just invite. Like, I do want to say that you don't, if you don't have a good internet, you could call in. If you hit the link, it should give you a number for those who might want to call in. You might not want to, come up. Some people are afraid of using certain things to get on panels. That's why I chose Zoom. I chose Zoom mainly because of that number they give you, that 800 number. People could call from all over the world. It provides a number no matter where you are located to be able to call in. And if you ever listen to Mela is one of the people who calls in. She calls in. Her name shows up just like everybody else's because she's able to put her name in. And if she don't put it in, I could put it in for her, and she participates. Okay. Anyway, let me come to the chat. Or you can ask the question in the chat if you want. It's up to you. But I am going to put the link. Everybody's welcome to come up. You can disagree with me, agree. I love different points of views as well. Okay. Anyway, yes, this is YouTube, people. Argue, docs, troll, post pictures, contact family member. Oh, Lord, I hope not all that. We don't want to do all of that, though. look, we want to stop at the, let me go down Mother's Earth little list. Yeah, this is YouTube, people. Argue, I'm okay with the arguing. The doxing, can we not do the doxing? The troll, I'm okay with that. Posting the pictures, I will post pictures, only of pictures that people share. Like, y'all saw that DaNugga, right? She got her own photos over there. And so if you grab them, she using it even here on YouTube. It's not like I went in and dug up photos somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? And what else she put? She put contact family. I'm not contacting nobody's family. Okay. And we got to stop doing that type of shit, baby. That shit not that's that bullshit right there. I was clear. I don't know what Mother Earth is saying, but I said this is YouTube. Randy didn't contact my family. Randy didn't dox me. Randy didn't do none of that. So you know what I mean? So I don't know. Mother Earth is she over there, man. Me mug, what's popping, Bob? What's going on? Your channel has fallen off. How has my channel fallen off? You do know it's a new channel. What you mean it's falling off, me mug? What you mean? So if I tell you I have more than 10% of people watching me on my channel right now, then does that mean my channel falling off? Because apparently y'all don't know how YouTube works. I don't even have but 300 subs because I just started this channel. Now it's been 2 weeks. I haven't advertised it to nobody, and I haven't even put up any videos. Everything I've done so far on this channel is live stream. That's it, streaming. Okay. I know that about you. However, some things seem questionable. I'm subbed again. Oh, I thought what's questionable? But ask the questions. What is questionable? Because maybe it is something that you question that's a joke and it's not real, or maybe what is questionable? Throw out a question. Give me an idea of what you mean by what you question. Are you questioning that I'm married? Let me see if I can show you my marriage certificate. I think it's over here. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Yeah, did I leave my other iPad? My grandchild got one iPad. I use my phone. Give me a second. Is this documentation hour? Let's do that. Let me see. Let me share. Let's see. Share iPad. We're going to share from the iPhone this time. Okay. Not the phone. We're going to go to the mirroring. I'm going to mirror. This is my phone. Now I'm going to open the camera. Let me open the camera. This is the camera. Marriage license. This shit is old, baby. This is the original marriage license paperwork. Issued by, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Now let's open it up. You can see how old it is. Look at that. It's old, baby. But this is my husband and I when we was in the army together. Is that me? When I tell y'all some of the stories, that's him and that's me, baby. That's him and that's me. That's an old photo. And in Louisiana. I tell y'all where I got married. I got married in Louisiana, around my family. Okay, let me see what I don't want y'all to see. This was the company we was in. See that right there? That was the military company I was in. U.S. Matlack was the company. Wait, let me get it to focus for you. P.O. Box, Fort Leonard, Missouri. Oops. So when I say that part, so I'm showing you the marriage certificate. I'm gonna show you the year on it. So when I said that I met my husband while I was in the military, he was in the military. We was both at Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri when we met and got married. Okay. I tell y'all how I got married in my state of Louisiana. I explained that I didn't even know about his mother showing up until a couple of days before the marriage when he said, my mom coming to the wedding. I was like, your mom? He had never talked about his mom. I didn't even know he had a sister nor a niece. I didn't know anything because my husband never talked about his family, which some of you men might be able to relate to. We as women, I just assumed that you got family because I talked about my family. He would talk about his family. For you men, though, you might not talk much about your family. I realized that I was a young woman. I didn't know. I was shocked when he said, my mom coming to the wedding. I was like, yo, who? But I also told y'all we didn't know each other very long before we got married. What else? Because in Louisiana, it gives you too much information. It tells you who my mom, who my dad is, who his mom, who his dad is. So we're going to skip some of that. Let me look at the document and show you what else you want to see. It tells you that his daddy is from Oklahoma. His mother is from Mississippi. It tells you what parish in Louisiana I lived in. My date of birth, it tells you that I'm Black. If you're confused about that, Black. I'm Black, he's Black. See that? He's Black and I'm Black. Okay? What else? My mother and father's name on here. They show them as being Black. The only reason I'm not showing you the whole document, because they put our social security numbers on here, y'all. Okay? But in case you want to know my real name, I've already shared it. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty though, the part where that says February 13th. This is when this shit was issued. February 13, 1991. Add up the motherfucking years. St. Charles Parish is where I went and got this paperwork from. Look at it. Now, see what they had done wrong. Remember, I think I told y'all the story about the paperwork, how it came up missing. I think I told y'all there was something that my mother-in-law had done. So they end up with it saying February here, right? January, February, March, yeah. And this is when it was see that what it says. I certify. We got married on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day of every year is my motherfucking, and my uncle married me. That's right. Reverend Arthur Paul Clay. He has in his big ass church on Clay Street. If you want to see what the church looked like today, Google that motherfucker shit and see. Google that church. Google church on Clay Street in Kenner, Louisiana. Okay. But what else you need to know, baby? My marriage license is right here. There's no fucking way. I don't need to lie. I'm an old bitch. I ain't got to lie about a motherfucking thing. Now, so I'm asking you, what's your question? What's your question? So if I'm showing you that I was married, I could have been shown a marriage certificate, but I showed marriage pictures though. With my husband in his uniform and me in a wedding gown. So for those who've been questioning whether I'm really married, I'm really married. You add up how old I am, and I told you I'm born in 69. I got married in 90, did it say 91? I got married in 91. Add up, that'll tell you how old I was. My husband is a couple of years older than me, just a couple. That equals 2. You go, oh, he good? Okay. He ate? Okay. So I don't know what the problem is, baby. I'm gonna come and see what you're saying in the chat. I told you to kick rocks. Who are you talking about? Kick rocks to? What's going on? This nigga talking about kick rocks. A whole man. I love you too, man. I love you too. You giving my mama a hug? Hey. Yeah. Hey. If you're gonna do this, hey, you got to go over there. But let's go do your work over there, Leaky. B. My grandson. Okay. Wow. Nima, what the hell is you talking about? I'm not talking about you. I'm not even talking to you. Nigga, you look like you want some it look like you want some attention. Bring your non-speaking ass up here. The link here to go to link. I don't even know why you referencing me, mud. I was talking to somebody else. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no nigga who was over there for 8 years sucking on a man's dick. Okay? Make sure his headphones on. My grandson don't need to be hearing them because can you hear me? Hello? You can't hear me, okay. Let me well, I can hit his iPad though. Oh, his headset not plugged into the iPad. No. Come on, let me get. Come on, let's go sit over here with your headset. Yeah. And your iPad, huh? What? You want to sit by me? Come on, man. I can't. iPad. Yeah, here go your iPad. You want your iPad? Hmm. Hey, man. He can't hear me, y'all. Whoa. Whoa. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? Let me check it. Okay, there you go. Can you hear me? Wait, what? Where did I go? What you doing, Lickly? What you doing, Lickly? You can't hear me? I put my beats on his ears so he can't hear what I'm saying. Lickly. He won't let me take the beats off, but he won't let me plug it into the iPad. Lickly, can I plug in iPad? No. No? iPad? I'm gonna plug the beats in the iPad. Okay, I'm gonna do it with what I'm gonna connect it to Bluetooth, but I don't want it to be too loud for you. Uh-oh. And he said something about my marriage. So I don't know if this is the real me mug, but let me see what me mug had to say. But me mug in his feelings, y'all. Me mug so hurt. Jamaria, what's going on? My only question would be, did Viper Pit members hire private investigators? Never your man. Oh, did Viper Pit members hire private investigators? So what I would tell you is go and look at some of the streams that DaNugga has put out. Ready to play? You might even hear her say it herself. You may even hear her when she says, I'll always know where she is. You ain't gonna be able to, girl, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. I'm gonna always know where you are. Now, I can show you, I can look through and see, because I don't remember if she told me this in a text message or if she told me this on the phone. But I promise you, that's not a lie when I say private investigators have been hired. You ain't never hear, I've never heard, when I told her that. He's singing, he listening. Listen, I'm gonna tell you that there is no reason for me to lie. And if you haven't caught me in a lie yet about anything else, why would you make an assumption that I must be lying about that one little thing? Now, I do a lot of joking. And then when you catch me getting in my feelings, then some truth might come out. I would not lie about her hiring investigators. I'm telling you that is what was told to me by the person herself. Ready to play? Okay. So if I ain't lied about my marriage, I ain't lied about when the issues in the marriage, how we straighten them out. I ain't lied about nothing. But why would I lie about that about her? The person who's the liar is the one who told you all that she gave me $700 and something to move my dead mother's body from one place to another. That's the liar. So when you want to question somebody, except for the proof that she did it. That's who you question, baby. Mommy. Hey, baby. You can hear me now? Look, he can't even hear me, y'all. Fire truck. Truck. Really round. Brown? Oh, he said round. Round. Wheels around. You're right. Huh? Oh, you talking about a bus? That's not a bus. That's a fire truck, like you said. Oh my goodness, y'all. He just got here, so he want to sit on my lap. Oh, yes, I believe it's so. So that's all. So you said you just wanted me to verify. Okay, I'm sorry. So yes, listen, I didn't see no receipts of her hiring anybody, but I am saying though that yes, it came out of her mouth to me. Okay, that she was keeping the eye on one person in particular. One person in particular. It might be two. It might have been two people. But I'm not trying to throw everything under the bus because I'm trying to keep certain people out of this because I know it could get real nasty for that woman if I told some things. So I'm gonna keep some things to myself. Okay. But she's not ready for that heat. She got 2 Scorpios on her ass. She's not ready for it. Look who just came in the house. Who that is? Who is that? Who that is? Is that Papa? Hey, Papa. Hey, Papa. Hey, Jumbo. How was your day? Huh? Take some. You got something in the freezer for me to take out the cook if you want me to cook? Or we're gonna just do, we gotta do something though for him. We got anything that can make spaghetti or something? Huh? Do we have sauce? Spaghetti sauce? I'm okay when I have meatball. If we had chicken, I'll make chicken cacciatore or something. Did you get the onion and bell pepper stuff? I think you said you did, didn't you? Huh? Onion, bell pepper. Okay, I'm gonna cut it up. You ready for it to expose you? You can show proof on me too. Bitch, we both was talking. We both were talking, bitch. Hey, go by Pop, man. Go see Pop. You going up? Let him come up with you. I'm coming. Get him. Here, take your iPad. Here, take your iPad with Papa. There you go. There you go. Go with Papa. What you? Hey, we could. If you would have had your husband stay out of people's business, we would be, everything would be cool. It would have been over. But nah, bitch. You didn't even have the courtesy of asking your husband, look, just leave this alone. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't care. Look, I'm not desperate for friendships. If shit is over, everything would have been cool. You know, you still could have came over. I would have went over there. Just because your fucking husband couldn't come over here and run my shit like it was his. This is where we at. And you know, at the time, I've given opportunities for this shit to be over. With no problem looking like, okay, Bomb just wanted over. To me, in a sense, that make me look like I'm the weaker one, and I was okay with that. I was okay with looking like the weaker one, so this shit could be over. And your motherfucking husband, yeah, but you got motherfucking secrets. You should be ashamed of the motherfucking ones shit that they came out. It just shows that you were a bitch with no integrity. I would be shamed if I had done the shit that you've done in life. Just because you couldn't keep it a secret, because the crimes and shit that you committed, bitch, will not be a secret by law. It's public knowledge. So don't act like you was on this bitch ready to just tell all your secrets. Ho, you ain't got no secrets because you the type of bitch who was doing shit that would put you in the papers, ho. So you can play these motherfucking games with somebody slow, like Raz the bad guy and them niggas over there who will suck on your motherfucking big toe, bitch. You got me all the way fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? You got me all the way fucked up. So even when I say, look, this is what she said, did you not tell me that? Did you not say anything about a private investigator, bitch? You ain't got no secrets. Did you not say that to me? You ain't got no secrets, bitch, because when you're living a foul life, you ain't got no secrets. It's the difference between not having secrets and just keeping some of your business to yourself. Everybody got motherfucking secrets from certain people. Everything about my life isn't out there for everybody. But I tell you this, if they found out about it, I wouldn't be embarrassed about it. See, that's the difference. That's the motherfucking difference. Bitch, I know exactly what you told me. You talking about what you don't need. I know what you told me. Don't be talking about what you don't need. Okay, Nyla didn't give you Angela's name. Don't put it like that. Nyla sent out an email, a mass email to everyone. You see how she played with words, y'all? She's now making it seem like Nyla gave her. Look what she said. Let me share the screen. I ain't even got to share the screen. It's right there in the comments. The bitch is a fucking liar. But she's not lying. She just manipulated. Right? Because Nyla sent out an email to all of us, including me. It was a mass email with no intentions of giving nobody not a fucking thing. It was a simple email, the same bullshit that nigga BMT did just the other day. That's how I recognize that nigga's on some setup shit too. He want to act like he innocent. That nigga did the same thing, but he did it like that and thinking nobody gonna notice it. But see, I remember how the shit went down with the Nyla and the Black Woman Spirit thing. Nyla was simply trying to help settle some shit that she didn't know what was going on. She didn't know all the details. And she sent out a mass email thinking that she can resolve it between adults. Most of us wanted to settle it. And in that email, she sent it the way BMT did. But don't act like Nyla reached out to you on no private shit, you dirty, no good bitch. You see what she keeps saying? She did. She did. She did. Bitch, you was a fucking liar. That email went out massive. You see what she doing, Celeste? You see her? Look at her, y'all. Look at Mean Mug. That's probably her fucking husband. Mean Mug, that's probably Warren under Mean Mug's name, because I know that can't be slow ass Mean Mug. Well, bum cherry, you know, I always like you, but you know right now, because I'm trying to settle Warren, because I wanna fuck Warren in the ass. I think that if I be friends with the Nene will give me the keys to the booty hole. And since I like Warren and his lighter skin and the massive big ass armpits that look like titties, I think you know, Bomb, you don't know nothing, Bomb. I think my penis will fit comfortably right between his booty cheek. The fuck out of here. Look at this ratchet ass bitch. Yeah, I know you out, bitch. You out because you ain't go. And look at her. Tell us about that cobbler you made, bitch. Tell us the timing of when you made it, who recipe you took it from, and why in the fuck did it look like somebody vomited in that whole glass? Can you explain that, bitch? The link is always up, ho. I thought you was the name. You had no problem rolling up, ho, when you coming up. Let's talk about it. Respect is out the door, bitch. You could take you and that vomited ass cobbler over there on your own side, ho. Talking about, she think if she said it means it. She like, I just caught you in a lie. No, I just caught you in a fucking lie. And now you're trying to be messy, right? Because when you said that Nyla didn't give you shit. Nyla sent out a mass email and she didn't blind copy anyone. And because she didn't blind copy anyone, you were the bitch who decided to go through the email list. Look, think about this. I need y'all to think about this shit here. Okay. So everybody was trying to squash some shit. See, you got to always understand that the Nene and Warren, without drama, without bullshit going, they ain't shit. Go over there and check out their channel. If they not in the midst of some bullshit, then they don't have shit to talk about. So her husband would be the one who would go, soon as she squashed a beef with somebody, this nigga would go run in the areas and start it up again. I done squash beefs with people, and then here I am back in the midst of this shit. Them bitches were purposely doing this shit, and I watched it. And I'm like, God damn. I'm starting to have to, like let people know, God, like I ain't got nothing to do with that. We just squashed it. It's so easy for it to get wrapped back in though. How? Because they didn't care. They didn't respect the fact that I squashed the beef with somebody. They didn't respect that because they didn't want that. And if they didn't want it, then they would go over there and say some shit. Then they would get attacked. And then here I am. But I'm going to make sure we good. But I'm going to make sure we good. Most of the time, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Because I do have a fucking family. I'm like truly married, bitch. You gonna pull out your receipts on that marriage license? All that money you got, why y'all didn't go down? I was broke as a motherfucker for my wedding. Too young, like kids, young, getting married, bitch. Only knew each other 6 months before we were walking down the aisle. And I walked down in a big ass church. And our reception was a big size. It wasn't nothing where we saved up money. Bitch, my family did that. Family members made the food. Family members made my dress. Family members, and they did it in a quick time. And they didn't do it because I was pregnant either. Why? You ain't had no wedding, bitch. You got money, though. Your shit should have been huge. We should have been able to watch it from YouTube. You should have some pictures of you and this nigga in the arms stowed up in some romantic looking ass motherfucking photos. You told me you got married. Next thing I know, y'all was on YouTube for your anniversary. For your honeymoon? I'm sorry. Where in the fuck is those wedding photos? Where is your marriage license? Where are any marriage photos? And where in the fuck did you go for your honeymoon, bitch? Bitch with money? You the bitch with money. The bitch with money. Isn't it funny? You the bitch with money. But where in the fuck are the photos, ho? Where in the fuck are the photos? I'm sorry. Did you go? You going bye-bye? You left? See, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Koja. How you doing, sis?
I'm good. How are you? She gone?
I'm good. I think she left. She never came up here. Did you see what she did in the chat? She said verbatim, Nyla gave me her name.
I want to talk to her about that little thing she did on Red's channel, since she probably multiple people responded to it. The truth don't need no help. So I just want to know why she picked me out of all people to have a beef with, because I never really knew her. I only knew about her and what people were saying about her. But
you never even claimed to be THC. I've never seen you do that. But see, that's the dirty bitch she is. She's the liar. And now every time, see, don't let this bitch get away with no lies. So I'm gonna let you speak your piece on how you saw things. so you can get it, because the story she told over there, you did go listen, didn't you?
I
Did you
did.
go listen?
I did.
Okay, so was I right? Wasn't she saying that it was you?
Exactly.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So you can share, go ahead, share your side.
I'm gonna share the thing again. There were multiple people on that thing, and multiple people responded. I was not the only person responded, but I said I was not surprised. And she decided that she wanted to pick me out of all those men and all those other people that responded to that text. But she had a problem with me. Was it because me and Aries spoke and we actually didn't have no problem with each other? And when he was on that and I was speaking to him in the chat, we actually was agreeing on some stuff. Is that why you got a problem, Danini?
Jealousy.
What's the issue? You know, when Rudent was saying something about how you might be a little bit sweet on Aries, I didn't know, but me and you never had an issue. I never really said anything to you, but you decided to pick me out of all them 29 people on that list who
She's the bully. You gotta understand she's a bully, baby. You gotta, I know you knew, and that's why, you know, but people show you who they are. She chose you, and what she said was, I'm gonna say exactly what she said over there by Reg. She said she know them women did what BMT said because Kosher responded to an email. The email has nothing to do with the women or anything like that. So, but she put that out into the world, and so people were thinking, oh, Kosher, even I was thinking, was Kosher agreeing or disagreeing with the women? Like, I didn't even know what the email was about.
But the way that it was phrased, how he say, if y'all want to go stay with them or something like that, like as if you didn't respond to this email, you were siding with them. First of all, I'm sure he hardly ever saw anybody over there with Trailer. He may have saw Trailer like anybody can hit the link, come up on a panel or something, but he never saw, I doubt he saw many people over there at Trailer's page, because it was not content that most people in this algorithm pay attention to. The once or twice that I went to, and I listened to a whole bunch of shit, and it didn't even catch my attention. Now, the most I might do is put my laptop on autoplay and let some shit play just so somebody could get a view, because, you know, that's my way of paying it forward. I can't pay everybody, but I can give everybody a view. So since I got unlimited internet, I let it play. But it was real strange that all those people that responded to the email, and multiple people responded to that email, because a lot of them, because it was on a group text, anybody replied unless they sent it directly to him. It came to the group. And I definitely didn't do that. But if you lie about small things, you lie about big things. But I want to know why you picked me to lie on, because me and you actually really didn't have no interaction, Danini. Are you jealous because people talk to Aries? Is that it? Was Rudell right when he said you like Aries? Was he right? I think he might have been, because you got, from my understanding, doofus be bothering with everybody.
Girl, them bitches was having phone sex, cam sex with each other wide open. He was in his bed, no shirt on. She was in her bed, and they was on a panel like that. And I was thinking to myself, I don't think my hubby gonna go for that. My hubby wouldn't even go for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would be like, well, why are you in the bed? And why he in the bed over there? Because that looked like one, you know, when I was cam girl, that looked like something the men would want me to do. They would want me to be on the bed while they on the bed. This bitch was doing it for free and wide open and acting like that shit is normal. What other panels do you see motherfuckers doing some shit like that?
You know, I let grown people do what grown people do. I ain't got no problem with that, but I do.
But these are the bitches who act like they saints. They the ones who, you know, they act like they don't do certain things. She just wasn't pretty enough to get paid for it. Aries wouldn't have gave her no money. In fact, she would probably give Aries money. This is the bitch who like giving her money to niggas.
Oh, that dick bill. That's what you're talking about, the dick bill. You know, the
Girl.
dick bill come under taxes before tithes and offerings. That what we talking about. That dick bill. Yeah, that dick bill get paid before the light bill.
Oh, Lord, girl.
Pussy bill come off the top. If they could get it before Uncle Sam get it, they get it first.
Mm. Unattractive hoes is the ones who, they gotta pay. They pay for it. I've gotten dick bills before. Dick bills come with bills that say, "Can I get some vagina for this?" But then they don't ask for cash. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, and for the record, I have reported people for abuse. Not so much sexual abuse, but I have reported people for abuse. I've reported coworkers for abuse. So, I would not be co-signing no pedophilia, and I definitely wouldn't be co-signing no racism. So,
right.
yeah.
She knew that you wasn't doing nothing like that. She knew she was making up. Somebody said, "I like the Nene," but at the same time, I'm sure you've always co-signed the Nene and Warren. Yes, I did not. Listen, Maggie, you're right. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see the Nene and Warren were haters from the go. Listen, I saw them being haters. I did. I saw the haters, right? Being haters. I've always said that. I said she would see a woman come in my group, in my area, and she would hate on them. I even mentioned that when I put a stop to it was with Celeste, right? With Celeste, I have realized that there was some young women in my area, that I liked. I watched them go, and I was like I don't know how to control it because we were roasters. That's what the channel was mainly about. We would talk about one woman. I'm not gonna mention her name. Most of y'all know what I'm talking about. And then we would be over here laughing and roasting and gagging with one another. And everybody was welcome to come, and everybody, would fight for themselves. But there was an understanding that it wouldn't be serious. But then I started watching in the back. I started seeing shit happening, especially with Warren, harassing the people within the same group. So I saw it within the same group, and now I don't know how to handle it. But we all adults. So don't make it seem like I was supposed to be in control of anyone, because that's not what I'm here to do.
You have people.
Wait a minute. Let me finish this though. But it's very clear that for me, that's what I'm saying. The friendship that a lot of people thought me and her had, I'm telling you, we did not have. We didn't have it because I did see what type of person she was. She would even admit it. That's what I was saying. Well, at least she's truthful. Because the bitch would say, I was a bully. Yeah, Mom, I was the bully as a kid. I'm like, well, that's what I would tell people. Hey, y'all know she said she was the bully. That means you hear what they say, believe what they say, and then you handle them accordingly. And I've handled her accordingly. We wasn't on that type friendship bullshit because of what I've heard her say and some of the things I saw her do. Now, most of the shit I didn't know she was doing. So we're going to be clear about that. Don't make it seem like Bomb Cherry was supposed to be controlling of adults. I'm not here to control nobody. I'm not here to even control you. You're welcome to say what you want in the chat and come on the panel. We can talk about it. You're welcome. Everybody's welcome. So don't blame me for what the fuck you saw. If you saw it, I saw it, we saw it. What shocked me is the motherfuckers who would befriend her. If you really befriended her, the fuck you really befriended her for? You don't see? But people would admit, well, I kind of liked it. I kind of, I thought it was cool. Okay, you thought it was cool. People have a right to change their minds too, right, Maggie? I have a right to say, look, I don't want to be a part of this no more. And that's what it is. I no longer want to be a part of that bitch. I heard her talk about her best friend. She told me her best friend. The thing she told me to say about disgustingly about that woman, her best friend. If you don't think I know what type of bitch she is when she talk about her best friend? Shit, I'm not even up here gonna talk about my best friend and the shit that we've done together, the shit that I may have seen her do, shit she may have seen me do. She ain't gonna tell on me, and I ain't gonna tell on her. Yes, we got fucking secrets, bitch. Like, and I'm not calling you a bitch, by the way. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about DaNugga when she come up here talking about she ain't got secrets. We all got secrets. We all have fucking secrets. Something that we feel ain't nobody's business. So she come over here telling me I ain't got no secrets. No, she ain't got no secrets because everything she's done, public record. Public record says.
It's a shame that people can't evolve beyond elementary school. You know how you have this my friend, she can only be my friend, she can't be your friend. She missed out on a great group of women. And if you didn't have a lot of friend girls growing up as an adult, you probably missed out on making connections with people that were really judgmental and accept a lot of people regardless. And because your stuff, you made enemies out of people who would have opened arms to her. Just because she's selfish and she don't want to share her friend.
It's not even DaNugga was always, she's selfish, but she is a bully. Like I've always seen her as a bully on some real shit. Like I've seen she used to try to bully me, but if it was working, then I wouldn't be cool with nobody because no matter what woman, no matter what, I'm talking about the Cynthias, I'm talking about Cynthia G, by the way, because I'm talking about Cynthia and I don't want to name all the women, but most of you who was a part of the Viper Pit, Dr. all the women, even the ones who over there rocking with her now, I'm not lying when I say as you come about to be a part of the group, she was against you. Every single one of you. Every single, and especially if you was a cute. Doctor, the things she said about her was disgusting. And Doctor, because we would be up here talking about sex. And Doctor would say something just like me. Like I'm comfortable in talking about sex and sexuality. We was talking and, having fun and laughing. And the things she had to say about Doctor, baby, that's a whore. Yeah. She started claiming that she had sex with Tommy. She had heard that she had sex with Tommy and that she was a whore and trash. She said all that about that woman. I said, well, I don't know nothing about
police and other women pussy. She really need to listen to woman's spirit content about male identification. And I understand she might have been the biggest girl in the classroom and she gravitated more towards the boys, but you're a woman now. You don't have to go on the boys' side. If you open yourself up, you could have some female friends. I know it's hard to learn things as an adult.
She don't want friends. She wants servants. She wants you to do what she wants you to do. She would tell me, oh, Mom, don't trust her. I'm like, nah, she cool. Like, what the fuck a grown woman gonna tell me who not to trust and shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this. People can like who you want. I'm not trying to tell anybody not to like her. But I get where people say, Bomb, you was there. I was there. I saw. It got to be too much for me. I no longer wanted to be a part of that. Right? I just didn't want to do it. And all I did was simply just move in another direction. I didn't announce it, cuss them out, tell them they wasn't allowed. I didn't do none of that. The point we're at right now is them trying to control me. And I gave a little pushback, and then they want to push me harder. Then they started on their lie. They're going around the internet talking about Bomb was old. She done lost her mind. So she be manipulated.
So one thing they fail to understand is adults who are secure in themselves do not require other people to be like them. Do not try to control other people. Can recognize differences and still be okay. But I just wanted to ask her what the issue was, but I think I know what the issue was, because, she want to put this narrative out in the air. And I just wanted to talk with her directly to see what it was and see. I know she's an intelligent woman, supposedly. And I know her reading comprehension skills could not be that poor to surmise what she surmised. You don't have to put no extra on the truth. And that's all I wanted to come up. I thought she was going to come up, but
she's the Nene. She's the one who she don't have no problem popping on panels. I don't know what the problem is. I ain't got a block. You saw she was in the chat. She's not blocked in the chat, and she's not blocked from coming up here. Okay, I ain't never, cause see, I ain't scared of no bitch who, me. She thinks she could double talk me, as was trying to attempt to let you all know that she was a real friend, because when my mother died, she paid for my mother's body to be moved. Cause Bomb Cherry, even though you're an adult and older, and you didn't know what to do, and so I stepped in and did it for you. There's a whole fucking lie narrative that she was putting out. And why would she do that right after my mother passed away? Like, why you talked about my mother passing away? I thought you was a friend. So even if you had done it, let's say she had done it, and I would have been like, yeah, she did do that. I wouldn't have lied and said she didn't do it. So I'm trying to figure out why she would lie and say she did do it when she didn't do it.
To give the air of importance in a small space.
Why even bring up my mother dead at all, though? You know what I'm saying?
I take care of my people type thing. She my people. I take care of her, and I'm gonna take care of everybody who rock with me and kiss my butt. That just an idea. But I'm gonna go hop off, bomb. I got to get these trees planted. We got equipment coming in tomorrow, so we're gonna be knocking down trees.
Okay. Have a good one, sis. Thank you for coming
out.
I'm
looking from the clouds.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody said the nigga is a colorist. Koja, she could have came up. She's not gonna want to answer that because she ain't got no answer, because she did it because she didn't see you in the chat. She knew that even if she was in the chat, Reg wouldn't have gave you the link to come up to question what's going on. And even if you had gotten up there, she would have giggled and laughed and made it seem like what you're saying don't make sense. It would have been on some shit like that. Hello? What?
Pretty sure I gotta go into work early tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you say early up until the same time?
Yeah.
Why you gotta go in? Well, I ain't in my business, but you just want to make sure I watch him.
I want to make sure that you're prepared that, you're probably going to have to get them around like 2:00.
Okay. Oh, so you let me know to the sleep. How you want him? You want him to be up when you get home so you can go to sleep?
Because, I was going to say, that's what I was calling to tell you, because I'll probably, when I come home tonight, I'll probably be going like literally straight to bed. So,
okay.
If he's up, then I'm gonna try to put him to sleep and he can lay with me. And if he's asleep and you're asleep, then y'all on the same schedule for tomorrow.
Okay. What is his schedule was? What she said when you picked him up? Did he sleep today yet or no?
Yeah, she said he took a nap
before lunch.
He had lunch and then he was just up since.
Okay.
So you can probably keep him up until it's up to you.
Okay.
Give him a nap around 6 or something, and then they'll be up till like 11 maybe. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay.
He goes off your energy. So
yeah, he goes off of me. Look, he's trying to hang up on you now. Say hey, daddy. Say hey, dada. Get that out your mouth, Leaky. What is that? You're sucking on. He got a great pipe. Is that your exercise string or strap or something?
Yeah, it's an exercise band that he used to fight on. It just nibbles on his phone.
Okay.
His juice. He only has apple juice left in the refrigerator.
Oh, I know. So that. Okay. What you say? Apple juice, right?
Yeah. He has apple juice. He has his fruits. He has some of those microwavable like spaghetti. In a cup.
Okay,
Spaghetti.
I'm probably gonna cook if your dad go to the store, make some spaghetti or something. Okay, I know where the food at and stuff. Okay, love you. Bye. That was your dad. Your dad was telling me your schedule, huh? Say hey, everybody. Say hello.
Yellow.
Yellow. What's yellow? You want some? Oh, Jello. You want some Jello?
That's yellow.
You want Jello? Let's go get some Jello.
I don't know.
We gonna go get Jello? Okay, he wants some Jello, y'all. He wants some Jello. So we gonna go walk to this kitchen. I'm gonna take y'all with me so I can look and see what I'm gonna cook anyway. What time is it? Yeah. Okay. Leek wants some Jello. Leek. Go open the fridge. Let me show you how to open the fridge. He like doing everything. That's why things take double as long, right? And when you're the grandmother, you okay with things taking doubly as long. But when I was the mother, woo, Lord, when I had to work and be the mother, you know, you want to hurry up and get home and get shit done so you could take, so you could rest. So don't follow me what I do with him and think that that's the way y'all need to be. When I was a mother, I wasn't as calm and cool. I'm mad. What, huh? You want that red? That's for Pop. And if I tell you Pop, don't ask me why I gave it to you. I'm gonna give you one, okay? You want the red one? Okay. The red one. Okay, there you go. Okay, you want Jello? Look at here. You want Jello? Come get your Jello. We got different colors in there. You want that one? What color is that? What color is that? What color is that, Nick? Huh? What color? And you're not gonna tell me color? I'm not opening. What color is that? Jello. What color is the Jello? He's singing. I don't know what he's singing. When he come back from his grandmas have way more patience. Because we don't have to have them all the time. And I don't have to hurry up and wake up in the morning, put him and go to work and then come home. And so it's way more patience. Please don't judge your parenting skills on what you see me do with him. And I'm okay, don't do that, because it's different. It's way different. I love being a grandmother. Okay. Being a parent, though, on the other hand, that was a lot of work. Uh-huh. You want to go by Papa? We're not gonna let you go by Papa. Papa worked today, so I'm not gonna push you on Papa. We're gonna let Papa rest, huh? Yeah. You want your spoon? You want your Mickey Mouse spoon? Mickey Mouse, see? Mickey Mouse spoon. Here, come on. I'm gonna sit you right here. Come on, sit here, and I'm gonna put the table. Come on. We're not going by Papa. Come on. I'm not going upstairs, Vicky. Come sit right here with your Jello. Oh Lord, he ran. Y'all should see him. We'll turn the camera on. His little butt. Anyway, what were we saying? So listen, everybody. I don't know how to be even more thorough. The people want to say, "Bomb," but you used to hang with her. What changed? Things change. I did not start this bullshit. I didn't decide to pull away and then talk about them. I didn't do that. I'm not that type of person. In fact, I didn't even really pull away from them. I just went in my direction. I am an older woman walking in her direction. People can walk alongside me. Some people gonna walk alongside me for a short period of time, and then you're gonna rev on to your direction. That does not mean we become enemies. It just means that we had a nice little talk on our little walk. And when I see you again, I will wave and say, "Oh, how's everything going? How's the family? How's the business? How's, you know what I mean? Like anything that we talked about on our short little run or walk. If I remember those things, I'm gonna ask you, how's everything going? I hope all is well. And doing that little talk, we may rev off together again. We may go separate ways again. We did not walk away, push nobody away. Nobody. What happened was they saw me on my walk. They saw new people coming on side of me. Some of you, I started following in your direction because I was like, ooh, I like Celeste. Let me see what Celeste is like. Let me follow Celeste a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I saw a few others like, hey, Verbal, what's going on, Aries Queen? I like Aries Queen. All of a sudden, we all on the same path, just having fun on our little walk, chatting it up. Some men started coming. We started having fun. Then Rue Dip comes over, who always came over. You know, we would crisscross with Rue Dip all the time. As I crisscross with Rue Dip stop and say, hey, Bob, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing good. How you doing, my brother? He decided to stop, chill with me for a minute, laugh. And then Warren, he sees new people come. He sees the women. He wants to come over. And while we on our walk, chilling, walking, having fun, laughing and giggling, this nigga come in and say, you stupid bitch. He's pulling on pigtails, yanking this one's pigtail, that one's pigtail. He see Rude walking side by side with me. He decided to come up there and tell him, you dox somebody. You dox. Like this nigga, imagine this story. Everybody's getting along, laughing, chilling, just walking down the street like a parade. And some dude just comes up, running to everybody, pulling their hair, grabbing motherfuckers by the pussy, hoping his wife don't see him. And then when he gets by the men, he wants to start a fight. And then when I say, hey, Warren, and I let y'all know, hey, y'all, this is my little nephew. He has disabilities, just blocking. Hey, y'all, he's a little slow, riding on that yellow bus, that short yellow bus. Y'all just blocking. I'm telling people not to call the police on him. Don't get crazy. You know, don't fight him. I'm even telling the men, don't fight him, y'all. He's the slow one in the family. Just blocking. And this nigga gets mad. But because now he sees me actively telling people just blocking. So then he sees new people. The new people don't know no better, right? I'm talking about Kevin Samuels, which is his lover in his dreams. In his dreams, he want to be with Kevin Samuels. He wished he was that man in the bed. So what happens is, oh Lord, he's doing his ABC. While we still chilling, we having a conversation, right? Something happened in the group and we all stop and we try to figure out what's going on in the group. And we trying to figure out what we need to do. How can we make sure everybody's safe? We want the women to be safe. We don't want no bullies, no men or women coming over, messing up our little parade right now. So we all huddled up together having a conversation. This nigga comes over here pulling on hair again. Apple? You want an apple? Or you want a banana? Want a banana? You want a banana? You want an apple? Okay. Oh, these are big apples. You want me to cut the apple? That's too big. You want me to cut it? Oh, anyway, so as we're walking, right? we're walking along, and all of a sudden, my grandchild throwing me off. He's so funny. All of a sudden, he wants to come and disturb the whole conversation. We're having a real conversation. We're trying to make sure that a young woman in our group, huh? What you want, Nikki?
Apple.
Apple? Okay.
Chocolate apple.
You want me to chop the apple? Okay, I'm gonna chop the apple. I'm gonna cut the apple. Oh, Mama gonna have to make some applesauce with these apples. Yeah, you want to mix some applesauce for Nikki? I'm gonna make you some applesauce tonight, because Nikki's talking to my butt. Nikki, don't do that. It tickles. Here, apple. Okay, Mama gonna put some in your bowl, and you go sit and do your iPad. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Let me take care of him real quick. Give him a little. He had eaten already, so I'm gonna give him a little snack. He said he want apple. First he said he wanted Jello. I gave him the Jello. I didn't open it, and now he want apple. Okay. Boom boom. A little bit. I'm gonna peel it. Give you a little peel on the apple. Get on my foot, Nikki. You know that's my sore foot. Do that to your mama, huh? You are gonna be into BDSM. You're gonna be the one who want to whip people. There you go. There go apple. Let's go sit. Let's go sit down. Come on. Get back to the story in a minute. This is story time. I decided to switch it up a little bit. Here you go, Nikki.
Yeah,
Right there.
story time. We like story time.
Oh, I forgot you was here. God damn it. Say something. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing fine. Give me just one moment so I can, I travel so fast that my presence has to catch up. There it is.
Oh, Lord. Here, sit right here, man.
Yeah, sorry about that. I moved so fast. It is I. How you doing?
He said, it is I, King Simon Lion. Lord have mercy. Wait, play your entry. Is that your intro? Is that the music that plays as you walk in the room?
Well,
Play
now
it again. Let me hear it.
when you got the music behind you, I gotta like move myself real fast. Let me see if I can do it again, because I have to move like real fast in order for my presence to get in front of me, so that by the time I get there, the music is out. Let me see if I can turn real quick. There it is. Okay, I done turned. It should be coming.
Lord have mercy, baby. There's a lot of people with different personalities, baby. Nothing wrong with it. Hey, babe, is his iPad up there?
Huh?
You can bring me. Oh, hold on. Let me talk. Can you bring both my iPads? I think the black one is under my pillow. And huh? Which one? Yeah, but it should be charged. Yeah, but yeah, it was on charge all night. Sorry about that. Yeah. See, people be wondering why I like certain people, and they never understand. They be like, Lion comes over, he does this and this. I know that you do certain things, and you ain't never called nobody house and none of that shit, have you? Don't be going.
We don't call houses. We're not that. We're too high and mighty for that type stuff.
You like a god. You like a god, but you just don't do certain things, huh?
Yeah, I'm more so. I wouldn't say a god. I'm more so of the presence. It's you go so far out into existence, and then you hit like the part that's like
Thank
gray.
you, babe.
It's just like that part when how everything in existence exists, but then if you was able to go so far to existence to like the edge, you would hit just probably like just white or just gray because it hasn't been created yet. That's where I made it to. So we're too high and mighty to come all the way back down to earth and call people's houses. we stopped doing that stuff eons ago. We're too far ahead. Besides, yeah. Anyway, I called you to talk about some money.
Money?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I love talking about some money. Is it in depth? Because I'm should I finish my story before we start this new conversation?
No, it's just actually small. So what I wanted to ask you is, do you have anything that I can send you cryptocurrency in?
Wait, what you mean? I don't know nothing about
Hmm.
what you mean. What do I have like anything? What you mean like
Like, do
like
you
I
have
have a
a
cash app? They take Bitcoin. I don't know about. Is that what
now
you mean?
they don't take the other crypto. No, I wanted to send you some just a few dollars, but some Shiba Inu because it's less than a penny. It's far less than a penny right now, but it's running up. And so I've been thinking, I was like, where everybody like cash app for like dollars. These some of these cryptocurrencies, kind of like the Dogecoin, it was less than a penny. And 20, 30, 40, $50 will get you almost a couple million shares. That when those shares hit a penny or so, you got some nice little money and it grows. So like nobody's just sending you money anymore. They're actually sending you money that can grow. So that's all. I just wanted to ask you that. If
Okay.
you
Do
had,
Cash App is it do Cash App accept that cryptocurrency or no?
I don't think it accepts Shiba Inu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering. I ain't gonna interrupt your story time. I'll probably connect back with you later. You
Okay,
know,
yeah, do that because I would like to hear more about it.
yeah.
So
Well, I
in case
wanted to
people
send
are
you.
interested.
I wanted to gift you. If $20, people say, "Oh, that ain't shit," but it's like, "Oh, I gave you $20 of something that when you looked up, it turned into
Mhm.
500 or it turned into 1,000. Shit, if everybody, did that sent you a cash app, gave it to people in those sub penny cryptocurrencies, people
Mhm.
would get money and that money would it's kind of
Grow,
like
like you said.
food on the
Yeah,
tree.
that's what I'm saying. Later on, if you got time, you could come up and explain it to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you an app that you can get. And then because the app is secure, and then what it is, so just FYI, so before I run away, before I float away, my bad. We float, we don't run, we float. Um, Before somebody tries to say, oh, he's trying to scam, bomb, or whatever. So when someone sends you cryptocurrency, it's like a wallet. Like imagine your purse with all the money.
Right. Look, we just said we're gonna talk about this later. That's all I'm saying. I'll
Okay.
look into it, and then
Yeah.
if people wanna, dive more into it, they can. But
Yeah.
you are explaining to us. It'd be like
Yeah,
an
but I
educational piece.
want to send you some money that way. I want to give you something that
Mhm.
way because I think Shiba Inu is probably finna run rampant, and that'll be a nice little hit for you to have, for just running.
Yeah. Or you could just send me the $20 and I can buy me some chips and fries or pizza.
Nah, I
But
want you.
whatever.
Yeah, I want, I
Oh, you
want, I want, I want you to get, I want you to get the money to increase so that you can see it and nobody can dispute it. No one can refute.
so you want to give me money only when I do with the money what you want me to do with the money. That what you
No,
essentially saying?
no, I want to give you the money in a way that I know the money is going to truly multiply. And when you see it, the whole world and them can see it. And they're going to be like, damn, that was smart what he did. And that was pretty cool. That's what I want.
Oh,
We
okay, I
want
see what you're
validation.
saying. I
We
got you. I
want,
got you.
yeah.
No, I
So,
got you. Okay, so I mean, we'll talk about it later.
yeah.
Whenever you got time and when I'm done with this,
Okay. Yeah. I'm floating.
Okay.
I'm floating my feet off the ground. I'm floating away now.
Okay, bye, angel, God, whatever. Bye. See you later. See you
Yes.
later. Okay. Float away. Should I play the song Float? Float on. Uh-huh. Float on. Yeah. Sometimes y'all gotta just laugh with the shit, y'all. Don't be mad. Don't get mad in the chat. Just just listen and just laugh at the shit, shake your head. And some of this shit is crazy. Just go with it. We here to be entertained anyway. Y'all got to be able to just accept the entertainment for what it is. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to my story. Back to story time. So while we was all surrounding each other, trying to figure out who hurt somebody and like what happened, and we didn't know, and are we supporting somebody who could be very hurtful and things like that. That's when this nigga comes in and he interrupts my little nephew, right? I already told people to block him and things like that, but now I see him doing what he's doing, and he's throwing me off. And I said, hey, can you stop that? See, he thinks and assumes somebody hit me in the back chat and told me something. He gonna have to prove that, because see, that never happened. See, they make up shit and then they run with it. Somebody told you in the back chat, bomb, that they did this and he did that. I said, nobody did that. See, essentially, these bitches started calling me a liar. Because if I tell you something didn't happen, and you tell me you don't believe me, then you're calling me a liar. Now, I have a question for you, for everybody who's listening. If she says she didn't believe me, why do you think it is that she didn't believe me? Could it be that I do always? I've done it for even her. Well, I might say something like, hey, suppose this. Like somebody might say, hey, I know she did this, da 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 da. Or how about this one? When somebody said I know THMC or whatever, y'all know I don't know the initials. When they said that it was called the Man-Hating Club, I didn't say that it was called the Man-Hating Club or it wasn't. What I asked the person was, suppose those letters are those women's first names. Suppose that there was no acronym. It was just initials of the women's first names. I do that a lot. Because if you don't know and I don't know and nobody know but the women and they haven't said, then it could be anything. So I pose a question, and I do that often, y'all. Right? When people say, well, Bob, why would you deal with somebody? You know that. I'm like, I don't know that. It could be anything. It could be anything. So that's not me lying. Why would that be me lying? Posing a fucking question. But she knows I've done it in her case. When somebody would, like for instance, when I had first heard somebody say that she was a murderer, right? When the story about her being a murderer, and somebody said, hey, well, she got away with it. See, I didn't know any particulars. I wasn't listening. I didn't know anything. So I said, well, suppose she really didn't do it. I didn't know anything. I said, suppose the reason she's not in jail is because she didn't do it. That's all I said. I do things like that. She's seen me do it in her case, and not just her case, in other people's case. That's why she's now will say, Bomb, you a liar and you always lie. Bitch, I ain't lie. You just too fucking dumb. You just not at that level yet where you understand words have meanings. Words mean things. So if I said suppose, and I just put a scenario, that's not a lie, ho. See, that's why she's willing to now call me a fucking liar, although she ain't gonna never be able to prove out an outright lie that I've told. Now, I may have said some things, and then when I found out they were wrong, I may have said things that were just wrong, right? And once somebody showed me that I'm wrong, then I can be corrected. Those are things that usually when it's your opinion. Because y'all know I will Google some shit in a minute. There's a lot of things that I grew up thinking was true because it was passed on. passed on through the generations, through the family, through the community, through whatever, the media. And so if I say it, then it's because I heard it. I never thought to research it until we have the conversation and somebody said, well, no, Bomb, this is what female mean. And I'm like, well, damn. I stand corrected. When they're using it this way, I stand corrected. I didn't know. See, those young women could have been saying, Bomb, you lie, you a liar, Bomb. Remember that time you was using the word female and we told you female mean this and you was like, nah, Bomb, you was a liar. No, but what they didn't do that. That's what Benini does, though. The nigga, the one who deflects, the ones who's trying to use any and everything to make it seem like I'm something she wants me to be. That's the nigga. Just like she lied today and said that Nyla gave her. She said Nyla gave me Black Women Spears' name. For those of you who don't know the situation and how it went, you would assume that Nyla hit her up and said, oh, you need to know her real name? Here we go. You would assume that Nyla voluntarily just gave her Black Woman Spears' real name. That's the way she said it. She said, Nyla is the one who gave me her name. You see, that's that bitch, that's that play. That's that retarded, slow ass hoe. That's the way she plays it. She's been playing it that way from the jump. Even I didn't see that. You understand? I'm admitting I didn't see the manipulation. But I also admit I didn't give a fuck neither. You see what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck. Because most of the time, the shit that people was arguing about, I wasn't a part of that shit. I was part of the Viper Pit. When they was talking, most of that shit, it was over there. Even on my panel, when they would come with it, I might giggle and laugh and listen. I'm listening, trying to catch up what the hell's going on. Some of the shit just not making no sense to me. And it didn't matter to me. Well, Bob, they said this about you. Okay. Bob, they was over there talking about you. Okay.
Mommy,
Huh?
is-
You good?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. You writing the apple? That's for you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh? What you want, man? Hmm? Helicopter. I don't know what he's saying right now, y'all. I be having to figure out what he's saying. Anyway, so anyway, back to the story. So as we are trying to figure out what's going on, that the nigga's bitch, her husband, Warrant, he comes about, he don't like what we talking about. He decides to go and pick at people. And I personally see him do it. And I say, hey, Warren, can you stop? We having a discussion right now. That's all I said. I said it nicely. I didn't scold him. I didn't cuss at him. In fact, I had never cussed at him ever. I really didn't deal with Warren like that too much. Y'all would see that. You would see. I don't think I've ever been on his panel, and if I have, I don't remember. You see, I don't never ever remember being on Warren's channel like that. I really didn't fuck with him like that, right? Because he's a goofball. I've always thought to myself, I like entertainment, but entertainment need to be entertaining, even if it's goofy, some bullshit. That nigga is blooping all around this motherfucker. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Goldfish. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Goldfish, goldfish, goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Goldfish, goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Go, 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 goldfish. Go, 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 goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Go, 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 goldfish. Go, 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 goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Go, 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 goldfish. Go, 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 goldfish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Slow down. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Go, go, go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Go, 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 go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Huh? Yay, yay. Look, my grandson, he added a yay, yay. And then let me do it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yay, yay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Go, yay. Goldfish, goldfish. Bloop, yay, bloop. What'd you say? You want the colors? You want the colors? Let me show you the colors. Hold on a second. I got it. Yeah, there go your colors. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. I just dropped one, that's all. You got it? You got it? We dropped blue. We dropped blue. See? Purple, blue. You got it? Mama, I'm gonna take your iPad and charge you. Have it on charge while you color. Sorry about that, y'all. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, so while we doing our thing, trying to figure things out, like I said, because I get thrown off, that Warren ass nigga, he comes over, he's doing what he do. I see what he's doing, because he started really even talking to Rude there, right? He's messing with Rude, claiming that he's a doctor. Like, we're not even talking about none of that shit. We're not talking about no doxing. We ain't talking about none of that. Nigga want to just be the center of attention with his bloop bloops. And so I asked him, hey, Warren, we trying to figure something out right now. Like, can you chill? And he says, Mom, I'm in the chat. Dumbest shit ever. Because, nigga, I see you in the chat. Why would you tell me you in the chat? Sometimes motherfuckers just do and say the weirdest motherfucker shit. He tells me he wants to announce to me that he's in the chat. Well, Mom, I'm in the chat. Nigga, I know you in the chat. What? How you think I'm communicating with you? I saw what you said in the motherfucking chat. But anyway, what I say is, yeah, can you stop? But Mom, I'm in the chat. This is what we do. This is what we do. Well, right now we discussing something. Y'all on the panel discussing. I'm in the chat. I said, no, all of us are just having a discussion right now. That includes everybody in the chat, mostly everybody in the chat, and those of us on the panel. Huh? Minnie Mouse? What you got in your mouth? I'm speechless right now. I'm thinking about spanking him. Let me think about it. My grandchild put something in his mouth, stood up and said, Mommy, something in my mouth. He announced, listen, you trying to be like DaNugga, man. You think just because you're doing it in the open and telling people you're doing it, that it makes it okay. He put the money in his mouth and said, Mommy, I got it in my mouth. He knows it's not supposed to be in his mouth. He think it's okay because he told me it's in his mouth. Legally. Don't put nothing in your mouth, okay? Good boy? Okay. See? You see, that's something kids will do kids can get away with it and maybe not, right? Well, if I spank him, he doesn't get away with it. If I don't spank him, he kind of got away with it. But he doesn't know better, and yet he's still on the level of DaNugga. She thinks because she tells you she does it, then she did it. And then she'll say some shit like, I'm honest. She wants you to believe she's honest because she tells you the bullshit she does. But see, the sneaky part is you will believe her. You will be like, well, yeah, like I did. I used to be like, well, yeah, if she admit this about herself, if she admit that about herself, then she's not the person I consider to be the liar. But see, the trick in that is I show you and admit to the shit you're gonna see anyway. You know what I mean? You're gonna see that I'm the mean girl anyway, because I can't hide that. So I let you know I'm the mean girl. The shit that she don't want you to know, the shit she don't want you to see, the manipulation, she'll do that. And then she'll come and say, well, I don't lie. I would admit it, I'm being a mean girl. Why would I lie about doing this and that? You see, she think we're all stupid. Or she's searching out the stupid ones. Those of you who follow that bitch and believe her, she has identified you as stupid. The thing is, she didn't understand with me, though. First of all, she used to always say, the thing I like about Bob, y'all don't understand why we so cool, because we can have difference of opinion. We can have differences of opinion. She couldn't manipulate me to believe anything she said that I disagreed with. And I would openly disagree with it. So now the manipulation is, hey, everybody, I know y'all like Bomb, and Bomb, she don't agree with most of the shit I say. So what I need y'all to understand is we friends. Mom would never befriend somebody if she was that type of person. We friends, and we just respect that we have difference of opinion. So now you all start trusting her because you see that I'm dealing with her. I didn't recognize that part at first. I didn't recognize that people was looking at me to determine if somebody is safe or not. While I understand that this person is not really safe. In real life, DaNugga and I would never have been friends. You see, she wouldn't have been able to even handle the fact that I would disagree with her. You understand what I'm saying? She wouldn't have liked it. I wouldn't have gave her 2 fucks. You know what I mean? I don't care. You don't like it, you don't like it. It don't mean we have to be enemies. It just means that we're not meant to be friends. I got neighbors I don't even know. I got neighbors who, once I got to know a little bit about them, all we gonna ever be is just neighbors. Hey, how you doing? You doing good? Okay. They got one neighbor, he was beating his wife. Every time I saw that motherfucker, I thought to myself, you stupid motherfucker, you lucky you ain't married me. Yet he's still my neighbor. I don't fuck with him. Can't even deal with his wife because I'd be thinking to myself, girl, you stupid. And the reason I think that is not because she's getting her ass whipped in particular, is because she'll be in our face smiling and shit, acting like we didn't hear what the hell we heard and saw. Oh, no, we were just having a little disagreement. We were playing. We was playing, huh? You was screaming at the top of your lungs and shit, but y'all was playing. You see? All I could be is when, if she decided to knock at the door in need of help, I'll let her in my house. That's it. And I'll be ready to have my husband knock the fuck out that nigga if he chase her in here. He chumming my motherfucking house uninvited. I'm going to take care of her problem for him. That's my word. Okay? Anyway, back to story time. So I mentioned, bam, we doing something. Can you stop? Nigga like, hey, but bomb, this is what we do. What we do? Hey, can you just leave right now? Or just stop right now? I put the link in and say, look, come, if you got something to say, come up. The nigga hit the link and tell me, bomb, you not understand, bomb. I'm in the chat. You up here. I said, dude, look, we all are talking about this. This is something we dealing with right now. See, that's what pissed them off. You heard what I said when I said that's what we dealing right now. That's how it used to be with the Viper Pit. I used to say we are dealing with something. And I added all of you all, everybody was there. I said we. That's why they feel like bomb switched on them. Because when they wasn't in the we, that meant in their minds, that means I have moved on from them. But see, they could have easily been a part of the we if they had been over here. I didn't exclude anybody. We meaning everybody in this discussion, everybody who's listening. There's people in the cloud. They got in their feelings. But this is the part when shit went bad. Because see, I'm even okay with him disagreeing with what I'm doing right now. He's grown. He don't have to like it. He don't have to agree with it. But what he don't have the right to do is tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do on my shit. But bomb, this the Viper Pit. Nigga, what? This is the who? This is my channel. Mine. This is what this is. So right now, I guess if you consider this to be the Viper Pit, then I guess we the Viper Pit right now. They didn't like the fact that people was like, oh, bomb. Oh, hell yeah. I'm Viper Pit. And I was like, hell yeah. You got the attitude. You got the sass. The men. I was like, hell yeah. You Viper Pit too, baby. We family. See, they came over and they didn't like that. And so they set out to destroy that. And there goes this shit with the men now going against the women. Somebody in our clique played right into that, right there. The women, we all understood that vulnerable spot, the weakest spot in the moment. Always understood how to tear some shit down. When people think they're part of a family, they like that. There goes the Viper Pit. It's easy to get people to want to join in on something that's fun, to be a part of it. And because there was a spot where somebody else felt like they can take a shot at somebody else, that was the spot. In fact, they the ones said that person was going to be the downfall of it. And that's why I said it seemed like it was just too perfect for the decision that was made by certain people. And I felt like that was their, you know what I'm saying? That was their opportunity. I don't think they came from me particular, like in their mind, they were like, I'm gonna take out bomb, but by them taking out everybody surrounding bomb though, that's what that is. Fractured a group of people coming together. We don't all agree. What, man? No. Purple? Okay, you got it? He wanted me to pick up his purple crayon. He's like, give me purple, give me purple. Anyway, but anyway, back to the story though. Warrant, who have had a few warrants in his life, and the nigga bitch. Well, he wants to tell me what to do on my channel. But okay, he tried. I said no. And the nigga said, bitch, you a lie. See, I already see that wasn't shocking to me. So we wasn't cool like that. And it wasn't shocking to me because the words he used besides bloop bloop and goldfish is bitch. Bloop bloop. I'm gonna consider that one word. That nigga probably consider it 2 words. It's actually 1 word, nigga, repeated for a second time. Bloop bloop is not 2 words. That nigga, I'm stupid. She told me that bloop bloop was 1 word. Bloop bloop is absolutely 1 motherfucking word. 1 motherfucking word. Said 2 times. Okay. Anyway, this nigga says bloop bloop, he says goldfish, and he says bitch. That's it. If he would have said something that was a complete sentence and using the correct verbiage, I would have been shocked by that. If this nigga had come into some professionalism or said even a sentence that made complete sense, you know, I would have been shocked by that. But this nigga saying, you bitch, you lie, you bitch, even you lie is not a complete motherfucker sentence, nigga. You lie. Where am I laying? Am I laying? Or am I a liar? You lie. You would have had to add a few different things in there to make that a complete sentence. I know he don't know that because, like I said, I would have been shocked if he had said you are a liar. You are lying. I would have been confused. I would have been shocked by that. By him saying, you lie, bitch. It sounds like the slow nephew I may had if my mama was DaNugga's mama, who in the past was a crackhead. And if my mama was a crackhead and had gotten one of my, my aunts to also look, and just say if I had crackheadism in the women's side of the family, or even in the men's, like if my brother who is a crackhead, if he or was a crackhead, is a crackhead, I don't even know what about that. That's an if, is, was, it's all of those. Okay. If he decided to have some children within his crackism with another crackhead, which is his girlfriend, then I guess I would have Warren as a nephew, a crack baby. Okay. Oops, you didn't know I knew that, huh? Man, you'd be shocked at what I could find out when we're from the same area. When DaNugga to explain who her family is by telling me that she knows some of my family, it'll be shocking at what you could find out. And if we were to bring families into this, like if I decide to start talking about the family history, but she wouldn't be embarrassed though, because you got to understand, a bitch who would do what she did without a blink of an eye to somebody she considered a friend. Y'all think I want to be friends with a bitch who stole one of her friends' passwords in order to steal from a company? You think I want to be friends with that? Shit, y'all got me fucked up. But are y'all serious? We gotta be joking. It gotta be a joke. It gotta be a joke that anybody will be friends with her. Anybody. The only people who want to be friends with her is those of you who are on some criminal-minded shit too. And you are okay with trying to figure out how it is that she got caught, in hopes that maybe you might be able to figure out how not to get caught next time. Just remember, she got caught. She did that to a friend. Somebody who she called a friend. So even though I didn't know that in the beginning, there was a lot of other things that let me know that she would never be my friend. I am a friend to, I'm a friendly person. So I don't have no problem gaining friends. I am one of those people who could choose who she gonna be friend and who she not. The Nene, unfortunately, don't have those choices. So I guess anybody who look like they a friend to her, she don't want to let them go when shit go get tight. You know what I'm saying? When shit is about to go left, she don't want to let them go. But I just asked that you let me go, bitch. I asked you that. Now I don't give a fuck. You can hold on tight, bitch. I'm gonna take it for this ride. When has y'all ever seen DaNugga run from a panel? Today. Bitch, look, this bitch would have been chasing down people to get on panels with her. If somebody say hit that link, that bitch would boop, I'm there. Here I am. How is it that you ain't come and hit this panel today, bitch? What's up? What's up? I know you listening. What in the fuck is up, bitch? You're not blocked unless somebody blocked you since you've been in here less than an hour ago. You're not blocked. And even if you was blocked in the chat, bitch, you definitely not blocked from hitting that link. What's up? You announce I'm gone. Hee hee hee. The bitch even did a laugh, that whack ass laugh in the motherfucking chat. She just like her husband. Them bitches is the two people, same coin, right? They don't even have opposite sides. These bitches are the same side of the coin. The nigga and the nigga. And that marriage is not gonna last long at all. I knew it when she announced they were married. I'm like, oh, okay. Now let me get to somebody say something in the chat. I'm coming back to the chat. Because somebody said something earlier, much earlier. And it was wait. Did somebody get let me see. Y'all if somebody come in with your somebody said they like me in a sexual way. I think they was hoping. That's why they wanted to meet me when it came down. You know what I'm saying? That was what his name? He said something about I don't know why he thought I was talking to him because I wasn't. Let me see if I can find it. Hey, Red. He looked like he left too with his dumb ass. He said, I didn't. You see how she said, I didn't need to hire a PI. I accused her of hiring a PI because she told me that. She legit told me that shit. He also told me the only reason she got close to Lord Gaelic is because Lord Gaelic has access. Lord Gaelic has access to computers in which to find out about people. If this bitch ever come out on y'all on some information, contact Georgia and let them trace down who accessed your record. Because see, they know who accessing records. They would have to prove why they pulled you up. And I'm saying anybody who do it and get caught doing it should be fired. Fuck them. Okay? You're on that bitch pulling up my motherfucking information so to bring to the internet to some bitch who gonna tell on you as soon as she ready to. Motherfucker, you deserve everything you get. So she told me why she was close. Wait a minute. Is it time for Jerome? Is it time for you to go live, baby? Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Hey, is Jerome here, y'all? Okay. Jerome is live, everybody. If y'all don't know Jerome's channel, Jerome, did you put the link in? Let me grab it. Let me grab his channel. We're gonna be over there chilling. Okay, I'm gonna finish this later. Let me do a search. They do let me do a search. Give me a second, y'all. Huh? What, the yellow color? Huh? What happened to the yellow color, man? Let me grab Jerome's I don't know. I didn't get that. Jerome. Right. So wait a minute. I'm not on YouTube. I'm gonna put the link in. We're gonna be over there, y'all. The conversation. He has a topic. He has a topic that's gonna be going on. But I will be back later to finish this. Okay.
Yeah, no. That's true.
Okay, let me go put the link in before I leave. Y'all make sure to support this brother. You might disagree with him, you might agree with him. It's all about just conversation. Okay, that's what it's about. There's the link to Jerome if y'all don't know what it is. And I'll see y'all later. I will finish this story time, boom, about them bitches later. Cause I got what? Time. Time on my side. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out, y'all. I'm goofy, I know it, but it is what it is. Nothing wrong with being a little goofy, baby. As long as you're having fun. Now, if your goofiness is holding you back in your life, you might want to make some changes. But other than that, I'm having fun, baby. I'm having fun. See y'all later. How do I end this shit? God damn, where? Oh, there you go. Got too many screens up.